Okay, back at everyone's favorite game. It certainly is my favorite game. And probably clearly my favorite game, right? I keep coming back to it, and there's not a lot of games that can do that. A lot of that has to do with people like Pi. Like, I probably wouldn't be playing vanilla over and over again. So the modability of Factorio is just top tier. Right, so last time we had done a thing. That thing was called a lot more power. And good, that thing is done. A nice compact little package. And today we're doing basically the same thing. We are making a new cellulose factory out of wood production. I'm hoping I can use this as the block, slide in there, but I'm almost positive we're going to have to increase the amount of muddy sludge that we're going to be producing. Because, I mean, that's just a constant for us. So we're going to go take a look. Maybe if I can find a muddy sludge line, I can judge that. But I'm pretty sure we're at a point where we need more capacity. It's hard to remember, though. I can't remember what was going on at the other side of the sick time. Who was I then? I am feeling rather better. Not quite completely better, but rather better. Sleeping at night again, that's good. It's always rough when it's time to sleep and you finally get left alone and you just can't. Just lay awake. I honestly should have gotten up and played Factorio, but instead I didn't. I rested. Yeah. Huh. Muddy Sludge is great shape, actually. So should I not build out additional capacity? It feels like this is telling me not to do that. Anyway, I said I was going to clean all this up, right? Because this is no longer relevant to any of our interests. Especially the picket line here. Like, we are never ever going to be using these because there is some mistake with the big miners, and they do not use any naphtha. So I don't see myself ever trading naphtha for rare earth. If there's another one, colors it kind of tannish. Rare earth ore. It's a bolide, right? That's sulfur. Right there's another one. Out of reach though. Pretty sure I have all I need for this tech level, and then soon I will speak with great art, and they will respect me and my art. Should I be doing this? Should bots be helping? I don't know if they can with all the ore on these belts. Yeah, I think this might be more of a solo job, my boys. I have to clear out a lot of forest, start siting our new cellulose factory. Then we'll finally get out from under Pi 1, which has been kind of deliberately the bottleneck for a very long time. Mostly because it just didn't matter. I mean, yeah, I researched the last few upgrade techs very slowly, but I didn't need them. They're upgrade techs. Most of the upgrades are side grades. Or just straight not good for hard mode, at least. Not good for what I'm prepared to deal with. Oh. It's like I've hit my limit of things I can deal with. So, I've got sand in my inventory. You need nothing. You are just fine. Sand can go over here, right? Bam, have some sand. Have some sand. Rich dust is going to be a curse. That might have to go to Seaweed Island. What else did I pick up from all of that stuff? Bullets, yeah. Gun turret, yeah. Gravel. Gravel's valuable. We backed up again? Uh-oh. Oh, friends. Backed up again. This is possibly a problem here. Because we don't have enough concrete. We're not consuming enough. So are we backed up on gravel all the way? We are. So what do we do in this situation? We're not totally backed up. But I'm sure something's not moving which should move. So, for the time being, gravel, the most precious substance on Earth, is backing up. Do I just hoard it? And I'm going to need it for the aloe plants coming up. Alright, I think I'm just going to bin it for right now. I mean, it's kind of too valuable to throw away, right? What do I need for a depot? Just give me some iron. Alright, I can manage that. I think I'll make a just gravel depot. Gather it all together. I'm really kind of shocked we've gone through everything. I said iron, right? Still spacey in the head. Probably always going to be spacey in the head. So give me a deposit. Going to go. We're just going to make a nice place to gather up all of the gravel. Like, this is still too much, right? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the saline. I need that, but still. Where's it going? It's going over here, and it goes here with preference, right? It all comes together, again with preference, right here. So this is really it right here. And I'm not sure I have enough space. I don't have enough space. Ooh. Someone doesn't plan ahead, does he? Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh. Well, this is bad. It's almost like I forgot what brought me here. Alright, let's try this again. Bam. Now we're gonna have to go up. Right there. And right there, and it still don't work. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we will force this. Except now I think we've placed a obstacle directly in our path. Alright, so like this, huh? Then we need a caravanserai. Right there. And it's kind of uncomfortably close to this. I can move it beyond. It's probably better, right? I am not, perhaps, thinking straight. I am not, perhaps, playing well. Pure sand. Who wants some? Now, Mr. Dinosaur, please go get food. We can see the damage here. So I guess we gotta play hopscotch right here. Straight over. Straight over. And then dip down again. And now we establish the depot for overflow. And then actual caravan outpost for gravel. Is this an actual plan? Certainly stimulating demand, right? Now the only problem with this is, well, I guess it means that filtration media gets first dibs, which it kind of should. I'm gonna have to create gravel at some point. because this is unreliable. But this will work for the moment, perhaps. Alright, sure. Let's call it done. Here, have more gravel. Next problem. In search of a solution. Go get rid of this stuff. Stuff's valuable. Don't know what I'm going to be doing about this rich dust. There's no use for it anywhere, and I don't recall it being particularly impressive. So, we are back to just picking up, right? Yeah, too much stone. Alright, so let's go get rid of the rare earth ore, and then drop off this load of stone somewhere. Well, the load of stone's easy. We have a stone box right here, and then we'll make another box if we have to. Right here. Bam, all that. Then we have to run all the way to the other side of the factory, which is great. It's good exercise, right? I mean, it certainly looks like his heart rate's going up. But we will sort all of this out. Molybdenum, rare earth, right? And the shame is that this is rare earth permanent. This will never change. It will only ever scale out, and it isn't even guaranteed to do that. Borax looks like it fixed itself. Funny what doubling the amount of production will do. I'm actually researching at a fairly decent clip. I think a lot of that is because the techs are smaller now. 450, 500 point techs instead of the there's even more. Well, crud. Looks like I'm not quite done yet. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing about this. That looks important. Oh. Can I pick you up? Really? I'm not sure I believe that. It goes straight into the main tailings tank, right? Yeah. What do you mean there's no space to move it out? It could definitely get dumped into the fluid system. Maybe you need a pump. But I don't have inventory space to engage in these games. So, it lives for another day. I'll clean up sometime. Don't know what I'm going to do about you. Yeah. Tower of ammonia. Naphtha's never going to get used. It was a nice thought, but no. I don't think I can pick any of that up. So, you might be done? No, we have to go get still more. Alright. At least we picked up all the rare earth ore, and things are a little better in that regard. Now I just have to go dump it all on the dinosaur. Then after all this picking up, we might get to the actual task in front of us today, which, if we're going to skip the muddy sludge stage, it's to go build a whole bank of tree generators that will feed into fiber makers that will then produce cellulose en masse, or close enough to en masse. Because right now what we have is a very, very pathetic supply, which I'm going to keep, mind you, because even the plans I have today probably won't be enough, but it'll be enough for a start. Alright, so we have to begin. So we're going to need how many things? Let's make a shopping list again. We're going to make 5 banks right here. 5. I don't know what that is. This little nub. Bet you that's a furnace. Anyway, we're going to need, so 6 each times 5, we're going to do 30 moss farms. Then we're going to need 5 fast woods. We're going to need 10 botanicals. And then we're going to need, after that, we have to at least have 5 wood processors. Now we got to do math. Okay, so we know our standard wood unit. We're going to need this. I just know it. Our standard wood creation unit produces 35 wood every 10 seconds. And so we want to turn it into fiber. Just fiber, raw fiber, right here. And we're using this recipe. So 10 into 2 every 10 seconds. So we're going to need 4 processors every 10 seconds to fully process the wood output. So times 4. So each one's going to need 5, and I'm wanting 5 of them. So that's 25 wood processors, which is great. 25 wood processors, and then we need to make cellulose. Where are you, cellulose? No, seriously, where is cellulose? Yeah, right there. Don't I... What? No, I don't produce it into fiber, not yet. We just do normal wood. Uh-oh, I wasn't thinking correctly. Alright, so we need 5 wood processors. Alright, never mind, got confused. Just normal. And we need 3 sodium hydroxide. And so to do this, we're going to need, this is 10 wood per 5 seconds. So each one does 20 wood in 10 seconds. So we need 2 biofactories per. Times 5 is 10 biofacts. 10 biofacts. And then after that, we're going to just be drinking down saline water. This is going to be a main problem. I'm going to have to do something about this. And I'm not sure what that's going to be, honestly. Crack open another salt mine somewhere. We got one right there. Yeah, we got another one right here. We can just turn into saline production if necessary. And after that, it's just artificial means like the sponges. Anyway, so we want cellulose. Cellulose, right here. Cellulose. So we need 3 hydroxide every 5 seconds. This is going to be, so we're going to do some math. 3 divided by 5 is 0.6. So this is 0.6 sodium hydroxide a second. And this produces 2 every 2 seconds. This produces 1 a second. So it looks like we need 1 of these for every unit. So we're just going to say 5 electrolyzers. 5 of them. Just 1 for each unit. And do I want to collect them together and maybe save on an electrolyzer? Because times 5 will be 5 production, but we only need 3 production. So I guess we only need 3 electrolyzers? Because 0.6 times 5 is 3. And after that, that's 3 a second, and we require 3 a second. So that works. I mean, maybe it works. Let's try that. If it doesn't work, I'll live with the shame. So it is time to go shopping. And I'm going to have to put down a whole bunch of stuff to pick up all of the gear I'm going to need. And also, of course, an absolute ton of pipes. That'll have to come with me. I need to get rid of some of this belt. And then over here. Again, we ran out of coal for a second there. Again, that is not great. Oh, I need planter boxes. That is one of the big things. There. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, that'll be enough. Botanical gardens take the longest, right? They're the biggest pains. I came here for a reason. Should probably get more of these. Always need more of these. Seaweed Island. We're gonna just dump this rich dust. I don't know what to do with it. Lux. Right there. That's just waste product for now and forevermore. What I want to do... Man, I'm still spacey. I cannot think. I cannot hold a thought for the time it takes for me to run across the base. I came here to do something. Let's get rid of all of this military gear I picked up. Take that, take that. I'm gonna need to clear trees. I need my special hoe right here to clear the trees. Gonna be almost time for Renee, right? Maybe I can't help that right now. Do it right there. I think I came here just for planter boxes. Yeah. Oh, and moss farms, we're gonna need 30 of them. So, might as well grab it. Natural gas derrick looks weird. 1, 2, 3. Super easy. Oh, I need more caravansaries too. I'm gonna go reload on that. I have probably not enough inserters. Last time I did this, I ran out of inserters, and I'm doing more this time, so let's plan ahead. And I have too much belt. I can do something about, I guess. There. Better. Alright. Better? Question mark? Better? Sorta? Hey, we're researching new science. That's cool. Ever so slowly. Working on it. Don't worry, guys. By the end of the day, we'll be going much faster. And then it will outpace me again, and I will once again be stuck crawling to the next tech tier. I want to go get more caravansaries, and then I want to start building. And I don't think any of this competes with what... Oh, I should have gotten just a ton of moss. I'll figure it out. Oh, I didn't get trees. Bad at this game. We'll sweep by and get that at the end, right? That's what I'll tell myself. And you're just waiting to drop off, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're a good boy. Okay, so, good. Right here is Caravanserai land. Bam, bam. Dinosaurs are awesome. Everyone loves dinosaurs. You want to have a good game, just put dinosaurs in it. Alright, so, now we come over here. It's time to make a box for infrastructure. And it's going to be time to build. It's time to build. What we want, just an absolute ton of this. Right there. Probably more you. And that's just about it, right? Alright, so let's see what I need. 10 botanical gardens. Probably need more glass, right? I believe that. Because he runs off without actually doing the math. I was wrong. So what do you suppose I need? I don't need dirt. I don't need logs because I already have the planter boxes. I have enough small parts. I have enough glass. I don't have enough... No, I have enough iron plates. I have plenty of iron plates. That's all working. I should have enough stone. Or maybe not. Maybe I need another block of stone. Alright, I'll go get it. These are the longest building of all of them. So it's probably best that they get started early. I really should have automated so much of this. We're hopefully reaching the end. The end is in sight of well, really, no. I don't need ash because I have the planter boxes right there. Planter boxes. Alright, I give up. Why? More iron? I wouldn't have believed that. But, okay. It is a problem I can fix. That is 6 of them. 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, check. Fastwood forestries. Hey, nice. We need one more. Get more iron. Alright, so we're just raiding this iron box. One more. Okay, we have the forestries. We have the botanicals. We need 5 wood processors, which is right there. Oh, we need actual logs for these. What would you have? We're out of copper. Yeah, we're gonna start making copper soon. That's kind of unacceptable, yeah? So, undo that, undo that, and undo that, and go pick up more copper and more iron. It just takes absolute tons of copper wire to make a space where plants can grow. Alright, so this was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need one more you. I need 5 of you. And now I need processing plants. For which I need what now? Small parts? Yeah, I believe. Now we need what now? Not cable. Pipe? Straight iron? 1, 2, stone again for the burner mining drills. Alright, so we run all the way back. I really should bring the stone line down there, but one day these problems will be gone. One day these problems will be a distant memory that we'll all look back and laugh over. And then we'll start another Factorio game. It'll be all like that again. Can't escape who we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we got that. We got that. Now we need 3 electrolyzers. Electrolyzer. Oh, tech happened. Wow, that's so rare. Need some rubber and some more stone. Just grab. Yeah, we got enough stone. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. All right, so we have something new to do. And now, as we do, we type our goal, art. Our friend art here. And we try to pick something that is on our way to art here. Happy plants. Happy plants on our way to art. So now I have to go snag a couple blocks of rubber, which I will then use to... I'm not sure why I need it for an electrolyzer. Why do I need rubber for an electrolyzer? That's a really good question. Alright, so that's all I need right there. Everything's good. We need more copper wire. So let's take care of that, eh? Down, down, down. Here, just give it all. I need this. We need, yeah, probably need mechanical parts. And we need 10 biofax. Right now we can make 1. They don't have the circuit boards for it, so let's go get those. Bam. Here's 1 more. Bam. Biofact. Where can I find biofact? I should know this by now. Again, so much soil. It's right here. So where are you, Biofact? Right there. Okay, so I need a whole bunch of duralumin, 500 duralumin. Hopefully I don't have to steal it right off the dinosaur. They don't. Oh, they hate this. There's not even enough. Look at this thievery. Alright, now we need steel. We got enough steel. Duralumin glass. Do I have enough glass? I do not have enough glass. I need many more chunks of glass. Right here. Okay, and then one more. There's 10. Why are we making small parts on our way to making this? Guess because we ran out. Alright. We're making belt? Because we put all the belts away and we needed them for something. Weird. So this is going to take a while and it's unfortunate, but we'll get through it. And I think that's everything? Hopefully. Alright, so now. We need to get a whole lot of moss. We need to get a whole lot of trees. And we have to get on our way, and then we're just going to completely obliterate the saline water supply in this factory. And we have to build a moss farm afterwards to try to get that under control. That might happen this episode. Might. So right here. We need special trees. We need good moss. We need 100 special trees. Are you stuck? You are stuck. You don't have any ground sample anymore. This is not enough. I'll have to figure out something about that. There's other moss farms nearby. So no ground sample. Why? No rich clay, maybe? Because no ash is being processed, maybe? That seems likely. Oh, we got a lot of pie signs, too. No rich clay. And I suppose this isn't deadly, because I don't need that many good trees, but it is something that matters eventually. So where is the rich clay maker? Right here. We need ash to be flowing by. So maybe... Well... If I was smart, I would steal some off the brick line. Like how this is backed up and is not being used. Ideally, it would be powered only with waste ash. I think I just leave it for now. I don't think it matters very much. The rich clay situation, I mean. It's not hugely important. If I have to make like 5 more groves, then yes, it will become important. That's a long way away, and a lot of time for the equilibrium of the factory to adjust, or me to make adjustments, you know, either way. But for right now, we're headed over here, right? We're going to use this part of the factory. And this area is reserved for additional muddy sludge production. Looks like we're just kind of barely keeping up. Isn't thrilling. We're going to need power poles. So let's gather up some logs. Alright, and start throwing. And good. Right. This is the area where I'm going to start building, right below this line. This will expand westward. We're going to put our cellulose factory right here. All right, so to begin, bots off. To begin, let's pull this out. So we're going to want to, this is kind of going to be our line, huh? Maybe one more. So let's start here and see if we can come up with something intelligent. A struggle, I know. Okay, so basic unit's going to be something like this, huh? And then we're going to gather together everything into a single processing area. So what we want is just produce wood. And this is, hey, we got it. We produce wood right here. So we should do something like, so hard without the, here. Do I have one? I don't. We haven't made these yet. Sad. Uh-oh. We got spare stuff in our inventory. This is going to lead to problems in just a second here. Here, let me see if I can get ahead of it. Bam. Abort. Just abort, abort, abort. Alright, so how should this look? We need to have wood out. And this produces a lot of wood out. So we need, any second now I'll have one. And we'll be able to do this. Where are you, wood processing? Okay. So we will have a wood out line like this. I really should put the processing area on top of it, so I guess it should be right here, right where I put my panic box. So let's take a look what that's going to be. So, well, we don't have the biofacts yet. So we'll have, maybe the processing area, no, the processing area should be on the top. So we'll put like the caravans area right here or something. Yep, knew that was coming. So, bam. So like the caravans area will go like right here, and this will be final out. We'll have a walkway right here, because we are civilized. This will be our main way of getting in and out, because we kind of block this walkway right there, because we are in fact not civilized. We are in fact faking being civilized. Yeah, caravans area goes right there. We don't have the tools to work this part out, so we are behind schedule. So we'll take a whole bunch of wood. Wood will come up. And I suppose we need... It's just into the biofactories, huh? And the electrolyzers should sit in like a row right here. 10. Okay, so maybe not. I'm worried about belt capacity here. Of being able to carry everything. So let's instead work on a single unit. So we're going to expand out this way so we have it. And so what we're going to need is we're going to need the electrolyzers will live up here, and we will have a half belt of sodium hydroxide right here, and then we'll have wood on the other half. Yeah, and then this will put wood right there, and then we will have biofact here, and that's the two that's needed for this block. And then we will have cellulose up, and then at the last one we will have a nub, and that will be final product out. Okay, I believe in that. Yeah, this is a good idea. The only thing that's bad about this idea is I never actually hooked this all up with power, right? I seem to remember that. There we go. You have power on the other side. That's how it worked. Power right here. It's probably not completely hooked up. That's fine. Violence is happening. Violence is futile. The struggle is futile. Right, so that's going to be like this. That caravanserai does not belong there anymore. The problem is now we have to get hydrogen out and chlorine out. And we don't have lines for either of those, so I really should have been focusing on that instead of playing around. Alright, so I'm not sure where nearest hydrogen is. I'm not sure where nearest hydrogen or nearest chlorine is. This is actually going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because this side of the factory doesn't feature either. And we're going to have to get saline water up, which might be another problem. Do we have any saline closer? I think that might have been the closest one. I should have been paying attention to that before I did anything else, right? No, this is all normal water. Alright, so we have to get saline up, and we have to get hydrogen up, and we have to get chlorine up. And the best way to do any of that might be just through this area, rather going on this belt and then up. So it's probably coming from the south. Which is probably for the best, right? So we have saline right here, fairly close due south. There's hydrogen right there. Also fairly close due south. That's good. Are we so lucky to have chlorine around here? This is making oxygen. That's not doing what I need it to do. Hello, Dino. High five. Chlorine appears to be the odd chemical out. It's just not needed in this era of the factory. So I'm going to have to go on an adventure to find it. There's hydrogen chloride, which is a refined form of chlorine, but not the raw stuff. Hydrogen chloride again. The fact I'm bringing up hydrogen chloride probably means I don't have chlorine at all around here, or else I would have used the chlorine to make hydrogen chloride. So, that's logic. So let's try to think. Where is the closest chlorine consumer around here? I know we use it in the fish tanks and all this down here. I'm very tempted to try to barrel it out, but that's just not a solution. Chlorine. Let's see how north you go. Isn't it needed for some refining tasks? Here it turns over and then back north again. Oh, it's going all the way. That's good. Right here. Is this the mostest northernest chlorine we got? I think I am forced to assume yes. Question is now, how do I get it where it needs to go? Do I just assume that this line is going to be okay right here? think that's where we are in life. Come on, chlorine. We're going for a ride. Nice. We're going to see if we can get this all the way to the upper left-hand corner of the factory. Intense pipeline action. So I probably should have taken this into account when I decided where to site this, right? I should have had an environment that had... Oh no, what do you got? What are you? I just saw you have something at BTX? What the heck is BTX? It's using its rail inefficiently. That's what it is. Alright. I declare... Really? Really? Oh, now I've got chlorine in that line. Okay, so I've made problems for myself. Yeah, I made a lot of problems for myself. Many problems. Many problems. Alright, let's clean this so slowly. This is hard mode. This is what hard looks like. Okay, hard mode is really the inventory management. Bots on. Repair my problem. Where'd the chlorine come from? I fixed you. Okay. Alright, are we better? No. Better is not what we do here. We're a different factory, sir. Okay, so let's go put some rocks away. We can do that real fast, right? There we go. Okay. Somewhat good. The struggle, however, is real. Alright, BTX has abandoned one line for another. So right there. Now I can get the chlorine through for a little while. I should consider turning north. Not quite yet. Definitely somewhere in here. Like, I'd say almost right here directly, or on the other side of all this stuff. Yeah, sure. In this very, very properly used space. The spaghetti is life. Alright, so we have a nub of chlorine here, wherever we want it. We have hydrogen around, we have saline right there. Okay, so we have all the liquids we're going to need. Ready to leap upward and assist. I need to complete a path north here, don't I? I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst I've ever made. Yeah. Suddenly this part of the factory is a little more accessible. Alright, bots back off again. So, let's plan this out. Now that we are a little closer to having everything we need. We need to take 2 biofacts. And they look like this. Like this. Like that. We have to arrange the arms a little better, eh? And you need to make cellulose, just like so. And you do this every 5 seconds, you might need fast arms. Yeah, they might need fast arms. It takes 5 seconds, maybe not. Okay, never mind. Might be exaggerating. Try that. And then you only need one out. And then cellulose out goes up, right? That makes sense. Then we have up here, we have hydrolysis. We'll just do a double bank of these out of paranoia. Yeah, like this. And it will... Is it actually sited in the correct place? Weird. Super weird. Alright, just like that. And we'll add more as needed. Are we actually sited correctly? I mean, we're going to have to get in all sorts of chemicals right here. We want you. Yeah, we need 3 in and 1 in and 2 out. How to do. So no, this isn't sited correctly. It needs to be down. But we can do that. So come on, bots. Let's pull that into our inventory. Now, oh, we're going to run into problems again, aren't we? Alright. Put the trees away. Yes, yes, I will stand still. So, right here, pick this all up, and the general shape of this project is coming into focus. Which is good. Let's pick that up, and that's going to hurt. Alright, so now, problem of the moment. This probably needs to all move down, because we have 1 rail out, and then 1 rail, and then it's going to be impinging on the walkway. So, pick all U's up. Just move down even more. Probably over a bit too, because we're going to have to pipe through here. So we'll do this. I think this is a good idea. Never tell, right? Who can ever say? Alright, so now and right here. Oh, this is a problem. So no, not in fact right there. Right there. This is how this joins together. And this is how this joins together. Right here. And we just have saline ride the center. A weird stagger step format. Honestly, why wouldn't we take advantage of the central hub? So you're gonna do one of these, then like this. It means I can't walk between them, so I guess that is exactly why we don't do it. Alright, accepted. There we go. There. And so, to make it equal, so not like this, like that. Alright. Is it correct? Probably not. Do I believe in it? Yeah, a little bit, I suppose. Okay, so that's all connected. And now we have to get these pipes in, and we have decided they come due south. So, what we need to do then is do this like 3 times. Here, let's line it all up. See if we can use, well, wait a second. There we go. be. And now we will use bot assistance to build our little pipeline. Q. Not sure if it's faster or slower. A little easier, probably. The real shame is it's not marked. Oh, and another real shame is apparently we're running straight into this. It'd be much better if it was 1 over. In fact, do I go move it? I think I do. The best time to do this is right now. Okay. This was honestly not that painful. So just move all this over 1, huh? And then move all you over 1. Okay. Situation better? Maybe. Situation different? Yes. So that needs to be hooked up, and everything else is still hooked up. So it's chlorine on the outside, saline in the middle, hydrogen on the right. So chlorine, saline, hydrogen. And we'll just try to get through this entire area right here and try to leap over the entire thing. See if we are so lucky. And I think we're going to be just fine. Oh, there's no way through. I'm doing this more and more. A very foolish practice for a gameplay mode that doesn't have the jetpack in it. Alright, so I think this is where our merry band begins parting. Because saline, which is right here, you have saline water right there. Oh, and there's chlorine right there. The big problem is this is now throttled saline. We want to get on the other side of the throttle, right? Okay, so we have to come further over. It's very important to take from the correct part of the line, so that you're not accidentally using like waste when you want primary. It makes a big difference in the end. Okay. The secondary products might run out, whereas primary products ideally will never run out. Now we have a problem. We have, it's known in the business as a horrible tangle. So we've got a joint going into a joint. So the best thing to do would probably be quit our jobs and try to find something else. It's gravel. This is urea. I thought it was gravel. I don't think we actually do anything with urea here anymore. I think this was an artifact of the initial rare earth processing as we rushed towards artificial blood. Okay. Is this good? No. Does this make it so we can advance just a little farther towards our goal? Yes. So I take it back. This is awesome. You should do this every single time. What? Saline water. This is the saline water one, right? No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. This is definitely the saline water line. Are we hooked up on? No, we're not. Back up on gravel. We need you. So please take these back. Oh no, you can't. Oh no, it can't. You'll take it back one of these days. I do not know what to do with this urea in my pants. Someone put it there. It wasn't my fault, I swear. And you are definitely sailing water. But apparently, I am not too bright. Here, let's take a guess. Are you chlorine? Yes, you are chlorine. Which, why is chlorine in the center when I said chlorine was going to be on the left-hand side? Question for the team. Why is this? Because I misaligned it. Because I did a bad. Okay, alright. I accept I did a bad. Except I don't accept that chlorine line being right there, because that's our saline line. I did a lot of work to get our saline line right there. Chlorine, you gotta go somewhere else. So this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Now, this has to move, because that's no longer accurate. So this is now saline. This is chlorine, and this is hydrogen. Alright. This is taking way more effort than I thought it would. I should have cited this in a better place. There's just honestly no excuse, but whatever. We're playing favorite game, right? And I have chosen poorly, so I'm going to go back and choose again. We are not locked into our bad decisions. We can back out and do something different. Unless, of course, it means stopping and asking for directions. We cannot do that. Oh man, an absolutely titanic sneeze, which hopefully you guys are just all left out of. Yeah. My nasal passages are not entirely friendly territory at the moment. It is a contested gray zone. Alright, so hydrogen, you're right here. Last of the trio. I chose poorly when I cited this. I was not thinking this through. I was just thinking this would be the most efficient use of land. And while that may in fact be so, it comes with cost as I try to get the materials up to that side of the factory. I mean, admittedly, I'll now have access to these materials up there. And the next time I need something, perhaps it will be a little easier. But at the same time, this is terrible cost territory. Seedlings. Ash? Ash is fine. Alright. Alright, we've got our fluids in place. And we shouldn't turn the machines on just yet, because we're not sure if we've got the math right. It is time to deploy the forests. So. We have the basic inventory, the basic setup. We want to be in line with that, except probably not gonna, because we have our own fluids to pipe in and out. So, where are you? Blueprint. We would love to do something like this. It actually works, doesn't it? Yeah, it actually works. You just have to stay clear of everything. Alright. I don't know if I believe in this. I don't know where we're getting our tree seeds. I'll figure that out later. So, where are you? It's 3, and now... Oh, tiles are right around that guy. Cool, you can stay. That was 3, right? And then 4. And then 1 more. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with all this. It wasn't as compact as I thought. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Here, bots. I will help. No, they scream. No. Trees. I should handle the trees before they try to. Why'd they set these all up so fast? Where are you? The other one faster than forestry. You got stolen from me, huh? Yeah, you're going to guard the new forest. You are a very important part of this factory. No, seriously, where's the other fastwood forestry? Oh, there we go. Looks like I already had one to begin with, which is kind of embarrassing, but, you know, at the same time, kind of not. Kind of my thing at this point. Not checking. Here, let's go do this area. Everyone come with me. Everyone come here. I'm going to stand here and just kind of glare. Why are you all doing things way over there? I guess they decide on a mission mid-air. Because they're not deciding on good missions right now. Too much flight. So I'm going to have to rip out these tanks, which in practice means I'm going to need a pump, right? Maybe need a couple pumps, definitely one, because I'm going to have to get the liquid out, even if I just pump the liquid into another tank, you know? So, yeah, good thing I made that. Great job, I really saved the day right there. Soon, we'll be getting to the point where I can research faster bots. Faster bots are better bots. Oh, I'm going to have to reverse the belt for all of this, because I'm not exactly sure about the route the tree seeds will take, but it's coming from the north. That's where my tree seed factory is, and I've got to be overworking that factory at this point. I won't do the rest because it might require something else. So I just assume that I'm overworking that factory and put another one right here since I have the space. I feel like I should. Do I have an automated factory on me? I can make one. Yeah, I feel I should do that. Alright, everyone settle in though. Most of this is going to be okay. I have more than enough space for electrolyzers. That's the part of the point of what I did over there. How are we doing on gas? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill up soon. Wish there was like a meter around. I mean, surely there's a mod for that, but come on. Yeah, I'm coming up here. Carrier has arrived. Bam. Bots off for a moment, because there's parts here that a monkey does better. I can do straight lines. Sure can, yep. Right, so there we go. A true cellulose factory. Right, straight up. And I have to somehow find enough moss. Bots back on. So what is it? 15 moss. And there's 6 each. And 15 times 6 is 90. There's 5, so 450 moss is what I need. It's not so bad. I'm just kind of tickled this guy surviving. He's definitely staying there. He's very dedicated to his post. Alright, so now we have problems. And let's try to examine these problems. Oh, we're out of niobium pipe, right? We're fixing that right now. Gravel's flowing. It's going to be, our buffering continues. I need to get aloe up because they're going to consume gravel. The problem is I don't have primary gravel. I only have like secondary gravel, like waste gravel. And that is, now I have a primary consumer. You can't have a primary consumer of a waste product. You have to have a primary producer that is masked by the secondary production. It's just logic, right? But I don't think I'm quite there yet. Oh man, how much of this is going to have to be picked up? This is the big one. Where you pump. Go. Rid me of this waste. There's so many tailings in here. Why haven't they made it back into the system? Is tailings backed up for some reason? I mean, that would be the obvious inference, right? Thank you. Your job has been done well. Right, how much do I have to pick up after this? Hopefully, not very much. Yeah, tailings I was backing up. Oh, that's just because we can't vent fast enough. I think it's quite funny how I just don't mine Nextlit anymore. The source of Nextlit is tailings. Just, that's it. And I am consuming Nextlit now, so it's not as bad as it used to be when there was no consumption. Alright, so now we have to route this south. Not all the way, because we do need the water, right? So we'll figure out how to make use of it soon. Alright, great. Alright, so one more time. One more time. Alright, good. And then we'll probably turn this, hook the final, we'll get the moss. I suppose the problem is it's going to be hard to get in, but yeah, it'll be alright. Trees, on your way. And are we hooked up properly? No, we're not. Power is not hooked up properly at all. So, good, I think. I'm not sure actually. This is seeming like it's taking an awkward amount of space. Yeah, I'm not sure where else I would have sited it though. Everything else is in such weird shape. Oh well, it's required. I am worried about how much saline I have. Okay, great. Absolutely fantastic. I will just stand here radiating multi-directional praise. Okay. So this is good. This is good. This is water, and we have water right here. That is good. Now we have to hook all these together. That's pretty good. We'll Sneak across right here. Kinda don't want to turn those guys on quite yet, because rates. Oh, you need arms. Bam, 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 bam. Right. Situation improving. And this is where we'll get power. Alright, so, moss. I have 300 moss, I need more moss. Where's that guy going? Who was slacking off and did not do that? Very disappointed. Alright, give me moss. More moss. That's enough, right? Alright, Sue. Now I am the moss man. We will finish setting this up. We will turn this on. Then we will probably begin investigating sponge farms. Maybe we'll stare at the Pi Science 1 production for just a little bit. See if we can feel the joy of what we have done. Right, and I had decided I'm going to add a tree seed maker, which requires that I make sure the belt is going in the right direction this entire way. It's not terribly hard. There we go. Done, 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 done. No, you guys don't have power. Who has been slacking? Again, who has been slacking? I guess power here comes right here. Nope. In my pockets. Yeah, I have questions about how efficiently I'm using any of this space. And the caravan goes right here. We have final product out. Right there. And that should be it. Yeah? Yeah. So, now, we have to put the finishing touches on it. Good. And now we need that automated factory I made to sit like right here. It's not exactly right. It's kind of right. Yeah, it'll be fine. Make seeds. There you go. Ding dong. Ding dong was a tree man. Tree man wanting to do tree things. It's very much in theme. But unfortunately I'm not going to be paying Tree Man to do tree things. I do tree things, as you can clearly see. So, you know, he went away sad. Sad Tree Man. Moral of the story, never try. So what we want is right here, we're just going to be stealing a bit. This is going to be wood theft. I think, oh, this isn't really legal what I'm doing, because it's going to be impinging on the chlorine line, should I ever have to expand beyond this. So I really should be feeling bad. Somehow I'm just not, you know? Somehow I just don't. I need some wood to begin with. Starter wood. Where can I get wood? Where would wood be around here? Oh, okay. Glad that mystery was solved. There you go. Alright, so we flip the switch, that'll be on. Alright, so there's only a couple things left to do, right? We need to get CO2 in, we need to get muddy sludge in. Both of which are completely obtainable, right? So CO2, this could probably just come in from right here, right? we're using the same line and everything. Just right here. Muddy sludge for everyone. And by the same token, I can probably even find it where it lines up somewhere. Like, almost right here. Almost. Almost. Close enough, really. There you go. There you go. Alright, so this should now be everything. We are all ready to go. Everyone has everything they need. This is going to get ahead of the game real fast. And so it's going to be hard to tell whether or not I do have the right amount. There we go. Now we need walkways. Cannot live without proper walkways. Oh, it has to be on the dirt. I really need an ore eraser. What's going on? These guys are getting ornery. They have to know. Very soon, they're going to be having severe troubles. Alright, so do I go any further south? I don't think so. I have an amazing amount of just trash in my inventory right now. Okay, so we have a complete rain of hydrogen, sodium hydroxide right here. All of the moss farms are going, right? Every last one of yous. Tree seeds being distributed. It's on the way. Yeah, seeds have penetrated all the way to here right now. Then I don't have to think about this design at all. Oh, you guys aren't hooked up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, panic face. Uh-oh, panic face. We need muddy sludge in. Guess we take it from the north. That'll be most convenient, right? I guess what we gotta do... Huh. How do we do this thing? This magic? How do I perform it? Looks like from here to here, and then get out of here to there. And it is a tangle. It is a tangle that got the muddy sludge in, so it works. Don't ask questions. Do not ask me any more questions. Alright, trees being made. Trees being made, trees turned into wood. Now, we need a couple thieves right there. Hopefully that's enough. We're already out of seeds. That probably isn't enough, frankly. It's going to impact our yield. I should add more wood as just stimulus. And I'm going to have to actually watch it to see if it's if I'm taking enough in order to keep it regenerating. Alright, cellulose. So, there. Our goal. This should be... See, now we're short of seedlings because we're low on seeds. So, let's do some math. What we got here? 5 wood is 4 tree seeds. Uh-oh. Then we need 1 tree seeds for 3 seedlings. That's very generous of it. So, if we process the entire thing in, this 7 logs, each one is 7 logs is 28 seeds. And that's enough to do one full round from everything. So I guess that probably is enough right there, taking that much. Right? Because that 7 logs comes from 1 botanical garden, and that comes from 1 tree seed. Right? 3 seedlings, there's the 7 logs. So yes, and that's 35 wood, which is 28 seeds, and it all comes from 1 seed. So it's the seed efficiency is 28 to 1, which is, you know, exceptionally good. I mean, where are you going to get better than that? So just skimming off right here. So half of, this is essentially like 1 botanical garden, and there's only 10 of them. So yes, this should work just fine. But are things okay? Are we doing alright? Are we low on saline water? Are we having trouble venting? Chlorine's pressure's increasing, but there's vents in place. Saline water is holding up. Carbon dioxide's holding up. Muddy sludge is fluctuating. This is probably where our problem's going to be. The air smells so wonderful here. I really should go get better moss. Alright, so great job. Huge success. What I want to do now is put this to work. All this cellulose needs to go down to Pi Science Woodland. Can you make it? I know I put all this new stuff in. You know where you're going, right? Okay, good. Dino carrying a load of sand. Curious as to why. Well, this one's going. So this one's produced 44 products, this was 10. I'm curious about this ratio. Maybe it had to do with the seeds not being fully here. Don't know. Water pressure's good. Sludge and carbon dioxide pressure is okay. The arms are getting overwhelmed. Let me help. Let's take a look at the carbon dioxide maker. Why are we... Oh, we're so filled up here. That's why. So we have plenty of more space for carbon dioxide to be made. So there is no problem at the moment. Okay. And if carbon dioxide's not getting in, it's all just because the line is almost saturated. Alright, I believe that. And we are producing, let's take a look. Cellulose. There we go. So, we're using the 1,000-hour graph now. So it's been steadily increasing production. For a long time, we have been noodling around 50 a minute, 60 a minute, 50, 60 a minute, something like that. Right now, yeah, 50, 60, 40 a minute. Now here we are up at, I want to say 200, but it's not ever touching 200. 190 a minute. So times 4. A definite, unmistakable improvement. Yeah, wood's backing up. We have the correct ratio there. And it looks like sodium hydroxide is stable. It looks like one more might make it totally would remove all doubt about stability, but this looks good right now. Okay. Can I make an electrolyzer? No, I can't. I don't have any aluminum around here. Yeah, we're definitely sliding a little bit here. So I guess my math was a little wrong somewhere. Not sure exactly where. Actually, do we have aluminum around here? I know I had to... This is where we had old aluminum production. Which means I might have an aluminum drop-off here. Like I have that Nextlet drop-off? I don't think so. But whatever. I'll run myself all the way down. And I'll pick up a block of aluminum and I will make another electrolyzer. We will add a little more production to sodium hydroxide. And that will ensure that the system works at full potential. Perfect. Then after that, we will hook it up to science. And PyScience 1 should hopefully spring to life and no longer be the bottleneck, which will make the bottleneck PyScience 2, I think. So I have to address that. The first thing to do is to put down an entire sponge farm, which I can plan out today. And then after that, I have to expand the hive. My bottlenecks, I believe, are cytostatics for Perogen, and then Arquad Venom. I think building out the hive will put a little more stress on the queens, but not a lot. Alright, good. This is being processed. The burst of artificial Nextlet is over. Yeah, it's slowly being consumed faster than it's produced. But we're producing a hell of a lot of cellulose here. We don't need this. Trash. I didn't make any substantial changes to the diet, except I did put in power poles, which I should probably do properly at some point. There you go. One more. 50 more saline water a second being drunk down. We are going to run it straight out. I am going to have to build that salt mine. Nothing to do about it. Alright, let's stop staring at this and get to work. Yeah. I don't have any dinosaurs on me. That's unforgivable. And I just realized something. I have a cheeky way of getting extra inventory, don't I? Because each caravan has its own inventory, and the inventory stays with it when I shove it in my pockets. So I can shove what I want in the dinosaur's inventory, and then I can shove it in my inventory and it will only take up one slot. So that's kind of a cheeky way to increase the size of your inventory by 30 times. It'd be very difficult to figure out where everything was, though. I don't think it's an actual viable tactic. I just think it's funny to think about. Did I go too far? I did. We want caravans. Then we're going to start making... I'm not making new plants yet. Okay. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to peek in on everything, right? Yeah, we're still forging ahead with PyScience. Would have thought we would have juddered to a halt by now. Perogen's running low. That's cytostatics. Biosample is our new bottleneck. Why? Why do we suppose that is? It's over here. No. It's way north. Is it just... No biocontain... Oh, are we finally titanium bound? Alright. Here. Titan. When is next titanium? Titanium, it's here. So we really do have to get to this very soon. And I think it is off path for artillery. So that sucks. But it is necessary, unfortunately. Oh, and it looks like I just absolute beast of a processor chain. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Like, displace whatever this is. I think this is Nixlet. I think I displaced Nixlet. But then it's going to be so hard to size it correctly because I've already chosen the size of this rail. I mean, the best thing to do would be to do it up, but that runs into obvious problems in that the land is not yet clear. But I could move the Nextlit processing to like right here or something, and then you try to use this space for titanium. But that's gonna... How about we look at that, and then we consider that? That is going to be a heavy choice. And it's far away, tech-wise. I might have to just goose production somehow. And it's gonna require... Well... I will look at it, just not right now. Excuse me. Oh. And after all that, cellulose is not our current bottleneck. Funny. We are now molten glass. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm good. Everything's good. So, I'll just replace you, right? Probably just replace you with a caravan outpost. So we're doing on this side of the belt, huh? That's a little awkward. That's a lot of awkward. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Okay, so wood leaps like that. Okay, I said wood leaps like that. Oh, we're just completely... Oh my god. And we don't even need it. Alright, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. What now? I need a dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur, person flurries. I want you to go to Snack Bar North, right there. I want you to store food. I want you to go to the shiny new cellulose depot, right there. I want you to go there. No, forget that. I want you to fill your inventory. Then I want you to come here, and I want you to empty cargo. And I want you to do this forever. Okay, happy face, right? Happy, happy, happy face. We've accomplished a goal we shouldn't have ever tried. Happy, happy, happy face. Right there. So, short of molten glass. Alright, so I thought we had addressed this issue when we had put different power onto the molten glass area. I somewhat suspect that we simply don't have enough processing overall. Could be, right? How's this doing? This is dead. You're dead. You're dead. Where's my milk bottles? Alright. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Walls are in fact not closing in. It is. It is going to be okay if I just focus. Just focus. I can get rid of this ground sample, right? No, this is mixed ores, not ground sample. Excuse me. I had been mistaken. So right here, we are full of empties, and we have no fulls. And for lack of fish, we cannot proceed, which is not correct. Now keep in mind, we did have that dinosaur with the weird fish in his inventory, preventing him from moving. This might not be a one-off. This might be, in fact, a logic error. All right, so what we have here, we have plenty of fish. So this is the guy, right? Yeah, he has to get more calc in order to then go get the fish in order to feed the Corlexes. But calc is being heavily leaned on for seeds, which is also being used to feed the Corlexes. Alright, breathe. Calc level 2. Oh, it's real here. It's right here. It's right here and it's close. I should have been doing this right now. Yeah, and it's double speed. Yes, excellent. This is what I want. Does it give a better recipe to make calc? Alright, I'll consider this. Wow, it takes 5 fertilizer. 15 seeds. How does this stack up? Anyway, this will have to be done. Alright, put this on the list. Getting distracted. Alright, so here we go. 15 to 10. 15 to 12. And the recipe we want is 15 to 20. This is what's coming. This is a massive step up, even if you don't take into account the faster speed from the second level calc. However, it requires a lot. Here we have lamp, sand, and clay. Now we need ash and biomass and fertilizer, in addition to everything else. And CO2. It is a massive step up in complexity, and I mean, this has to be completely ripped out. It just can't fit here anymore. Probably have to fill out these moss farms too. This has to be completely redesigned. Because, look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 belted components. Just as an in, and then 1 and an out. So we're talking 4 belts in this process. The ash is going to be the hard one, right? I should establish an ash caravan. That's what's going to be required here. But I have to do it because I need the calc for obvious reasons. So I'm going to have to rip all this out. You're just going to all live somewhere else. We're going to expand this. Just rip all it out again. The problem is it's going to have to expand this way. I'm going to have to move this caravan. It's going to really upset that dinosaur. That's fine. The dino can be upset. I do have some room to expand. Enough? Not sure. I'll need another line right here. Well, no. I can use this line right here. That will bring in 2 components. This will bring in 2 components. And this will bring in 2 components. That's 6. So we still need 1 component in. Ooh. So I guess we have to add another belt. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. Yeah, we got space for that. And that will bring in 8 components. 8 cacao. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have to establish an ash depot. Bring this in. Yeah, just I have to handle ash logistics on the caravan network just like everything else. Fertilizer has to come in, ash has to come in. That's probably 2 different caravans right there. Oh, I don't know. Probably, no, just 1 caravan because of how well they both stack. And biomass is over here by the fish anyway, right? We could go get it and just be consistent. That is a thing too. Yeah, like we have a biomass maker right here. We could use that, bring it over, bring it down, or we can just use the biomass system like we used to, like we're supposed to. Anyway, I've gotten like 3 tabs distracted right now. We're going to go take a look at glass, and then we're going to start joyously making plans for the future. A calc upgrade would be great. A titanium mining upgrade would be great. I suppose titanium is the biggest problem right now. And I just have to scale out what I have, which is okay because I can scale up what I have. Then I have to make plans of doing proper titanium processing somewhere, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Like right here is totally natural, but it's gonna be so tight because it's so lame. Maybe I could use it. I don't know. Do not know. Anyway, glass. As we can see, quartz glass is moving at full speed. That's a bad sign. We are not filling up this belt at all. That's a bad sign. Every single glassworks is going full tilt. That's a bad sign. So we're at steady state right now, because if not, the ore would be backing up. We need more ore. And right from here, because I believe we are completely tapped on this, like just covered in it. So we have to build a new mining patch. It's been forever for that. It's not that type of game. And we'll have to belt it in, which is fine because it's right there. So actually cover that, and so we lose this space. We're going to have to take advantage of all of this. We're going to have to start putting anything I can over there. So much needs done. But yeah, more quartz ore, and then in here, like I could force more to use the pure sand recipe, since we're now backed up on pure sand. These guys are using the less efficient recipe. That's not really a long-term solution, you know? I guess we do it since we're so rich in pure sand at the moment. That will produce minorly more molten glass. Where's that thing I just picked up? What we really need is another bank. So let's take a look. Molten glass. How to do more. No, trash. Less trash. Better. What's this one? No, that's trash level 2. So we have this. This is the best one we got. This is what we're using right now. Like, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Alright, this has to be happening soon, right? Let's take a look at molten glass. No, not yet. We have to suffer for an entire tech before we get to remake everything. Alright, So we just need more molten glass, huh? There's no other way around it. We can fear it, run for it, and yet we come back to this point in the end. Just a tiny tick up. So, two things we have to care about. Pure sand. I guess pure sand isn't what we're doing here, right? Maybe I can expand pure sand production. Alright, we need another 4 glassworks, it looks like. And both low and high distillates are being used basically to their utmost. Gasoline's filling up, but if I put in another 32 a second, what will that do? I am not sure anything good. It's like, the problem is, everything I can do right now is just a minor improvement. I have to just limp straight back to the next tech level. Just do the best I can. Scrabble for power. Try to do whatever. Glassworks. Then glassworks. We'll put in 8 more using the simplistic recipe. Well, let's take a look at the pure sand production. It's not difficult, right? It just produces a lot of muddy sludge, which is something I've considered actually making not long ago, so why complain about it? And we have a ton of space here, so maybe we just have to... Do we have the belt to move that around, though? That, I guess, is the real question. So it's just take sand, wash sand, get pure sand. That's just fine, right? We actually have any? No, we don't have any landfill. That'd be too good. I'd have to make another belt of pure sand or caravan over. Either way is good. Alright, so... Okay, let's try it. We're moving to a new era. The era of pure sand only glass production. It is just required. We cannot handle any more of this inefficient stuff. Really? This is how you're doing it? I think this is a good idea. We'll do it like this, if we absolutely must. Okay. I don't know how you're going to get your glass out. Sorry, just don't. I don't have enough arms. That's a tragedy. Speaking of tragedy, aren't you doing the pure sand recipe? So what we need to do, what we need is to stop this. You guys are being silly. Just convert you totally to the good glass recipe. We will run out of pure sand, and I will address that. Oh, we're going to run out of pure quartz too. Alright, that's fine. I will address both of these bottlenecks. So, bop, 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 bop. Alright, so now you just have to get glass out, right? Why are you being weird and not doing it like everyone else? Alright, so now you need the stuff, right? You put that out. You need that stuff. And then you put that out. Nice. It really worries me how I'm using the entire belt here, so we just have to step up. Now we are using pure sand at capacity. Why don't you have fuel? Serious question, why are you not fueled? There you go. So we are probably going to run out of pure sand very shortly here. I wish this wasn't happening, huh? No, excuse me. Glass plate. Glass? Glass, glass, glass. Glass, just glass. Oh, and we are doing the single best way to make glass. That's tragic. Alright, put you away. You are... Oh, don't put that away. This is not the way. And that double splitter right there, definitely not the way. Right there. So we're going to need a couple more ball mills, probably. Like that. Take that. That's doing fine. It's the pure sand that's the problem. So, I guess this is what we're doing next episode, right? We are ensuring greater pure sand production. So we're going to have to establish a pure sand caravan. And like right here, like literally right here, this belt's going to have to be refreshed. Because this takes 10 pure sand, 2.5 pure sand a second per per glassworks. Why did I make so many glassworks? Why do I have these in my inventory now? Maybe I'll be able to put in another block. Here. Pack. High science 1 pack. Oh, it's not what I put. Pack. High science. There we go. So we bottomed out for a little bit there, but now we're building again. Consumption's up as well, which is what you'd expect. Alright, so we just have to keep hammering on this. This is our current bottleneck, and the current bottleneck is, the name of the current problem is pure sand. So another pure sand generator, we should have just tons and tons of sand on us, right? Let's go look at the situation. Oh, wait a second. Oh, damn. There we go. Get rid of that. Take it. So we have a sand depot right here. That's like pseudo waste sand right here. So it gets added to, and we get this entire belt of sand, which then gets split. And a whole lot of sand, almost a full belt right here. Almost a full belt. This goes up to guar, so it basically never gets used. So almost a full belt is being used right here. And if I double this, or copy and paste and put one more right here, as I'm going to, we will probably be using a full belt of sand. And we have to share with sand casting from time to time. So, sand casting and concrete and everything. So this is probably practical limit. So let's talk about just not using waste products, not doing anything, just making sand. So sand. Let's make sand. believe the best way to do it is just soil and water in a washer. That is our traditional setup right here. This is 10 sand every 4 seconds. This is just short of a goal to you can also pound gravel to sand, but that's wasteful. Gravel is a higher level thing. This is less soil and more sand. But it also produces coarse fraction limestone biomass. But I believe we can make just a better sand generator, right? Here, let's think. Let's think. So this is much better, much faster, much more efficient. Produces sand right off the bat. Limestone gets ground down into more soil using the soil recipe right here. So it just gets recycled until all the limestone goes away. It takes no time. It's a secondary crusher. So the limestone goes into soil, which goes into the main input. I use this with sand, biomass, and coarse fraction. Can I do anything with the biomass? I can ship it out as waste product and have it burned, which is what I gotta do. Alright, so that's just a waste product here, and it goes into a caravan and gets sent out to be burned. So leaves us only with the coarse fraction. The coarse fraction can then go into stone and gravel, and the stone can be broken down into gravel, right? And then the gravel can then be broken down to sand. Where is that recipe? I know it just goes straight into a jaw crusher again. Oh, right there. Gravel goes into sand. So this all turns into sand in the end, except for, of course, the iron oxide, which gets shipped off to be corroded, no, to be smelted into plates, and the gravel, and then the biomass gets sent off to be burned. So I have to build a generator in which I want to generate gravel as a primary product, and I want to generate sand as a primary product. So I'm going to have to put a couple couple units down. The problem is this is waste gravel. The waste gravel should be crushed into sand. But eventually, they're going to come and take another bite out of the filtration media. I'm torn of what to do with this gravel line. I really am. I can't depend on it. So how's titanium looking? Yeah, it can be expanded. Maybe this is the next thing to do. I don't know. Feeling a little lost right now, but the end of the episode is here. Let's take one more trip around the base. Let's go look at glassware, and let's contemplate our sandy journey for the next episode. Then let's swing all the way back around to pi-sci 1, and then stare at that and hopefully, glare until it's moving again. Alright, so we're no longer using as much quartz. We are all full up on this. We are now 100% sand limited. How are we doing on molten glass? The answer is not so great, no. We have to get more pure sand in to really unlock this. Yeah, we have to make a dedicated pure sand generator because this is the best recipe we have right now, and we have to find a way to cope with that horrible reality. I want at minimum all these going 24/7, and then add one more block and have that going. And hopefully I'll be able to pull that off, right? If not, shall be sad. So let's go see if Pi Science is actually being made, and then we'll wrap there, and I'll go do something else. Hopefully, Figure something out. Tomorrow is going to be a day of soil extractors, and maybe I will buff titanium first, because that's going to be super simple. I'm scaling out horizontally. I have to hold on until I get to the next tech level, in which case I will expand out vertically in a different area. Then we should angle ourselves towards calc, because that is a bottleneck. We should check and see if that dino is still there. Really is a shame I'm not paid to manage this factory. Yeah, the dino's gone. Calc is still slow. We have to research new calc. Just doubling the speed of what we have would be better. But if I double the speed and then organize the new recipe, calc production will just explode. Here we go. See, we're back at cellulose being the bottleneck. Kinda. We're at periodic science production. A dribble of glassware here. I no longer need this. So now you can just return all this to its proper purpose, which is become science. It's 3 glassware, so it's 1 glassware for pie science, and 3 glassware per research step. Yeah, the cellulose is working. Alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. There are no problems. Just have a ton of stuff to do, as per always. This has come to life. This means we're going to have to expand production of automation science very soon here. And then again, I looked ahead at chemical science, and it says it takes 10 automation science per step. That is a lot. That is a lot required right there. Look at this. This is researching fairly well. Alright, I no longer care anymore. Done now. Play more later. Bye, everybody. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.